Hey everyone, Spark here. I have 15 new glitches in Super Mario Maker 2 for your pleasure. Let's go. Glitch number 1, if there's a claw on a slope like this and we touch the ground of the slope, we actually can't get any momentum moving again. As you see, Mario is just chilling there, rocking back and forth, but the claw is not moving. Glitch number 2, another Hyper-Vibrate setup. We're going to call these Hyper-Vibrate because I don't want to call it Hyperspeed anymore. I want a separate classification for Hyperspeed. Another Hyper-Vibrate setup. Just going to place this saw blade right about here. It's going to bounce that clown car around enough to create lots of vibrations and mess with projectiles from enemies and stuff. Nice little vibrating setup here. Glitch number 3, we have another setup of Yoshi hatching through a one-way. Yoshi will clip this one-way as he hatches. We did this before, but this is a different setup for sure. So, Yoshi jumps up, hatches through the one-way, and goes somewhere that we can't. Yikes. Glitch number 4, we have yet another Hyper-Vibrate setup. Notice how there's a gentle slope right here, and then there's a steep slope that connects to this one way. And then the top is just a gentle slope. This sloping setup is similar to yesterday's video where we had a thwomp in the middle, how this cannon will be pushed up to the top randomly because of the slope setup. And when it meets the spring and the one way as well, I'll just show you what happens. Everything vibrates around like crazy like this. And so what this will do is it'll mess with Rocky Wrench's projectile, his wrench. This is a very slow Hyper-Vibrate setup, so it doesn't really do too much. But still, it's Hyper-Vibrate. There's the wrench. Glitch number 5, we have what we're going to call Infinite Flight from Ludwig. So I'm going to start this scene. He's going to shoot, and then he's going to start flying, and I'm going to delete the floor that's underneath him. He'll go back and forth a little bit, and when he gets to his final flight pattern like that, he will get stuck there. This only works if there's more than 4 blocks. If there's only 4 blocks, he will actually drop. But right now, he's kind of just stuck there, chilling, flying, and not really doing anything else. We can damage him like normal, and he'll just fall and die. So nothing special there. Glitch number 6, you can drop a dry bone into a claw, and I'm sure you knew that. However, you can't drop a dry bone into a claw that's hovering next to a one-way like that, even though it makes 0 sense. Glitch number 7, what we have here, this setup right here, is a box that little Mario can't get into, even though you can see his nose poking into the box a little bit. However, if we have a power-up, a mushroom, whatever, now we can. Woo! Glitch number 8, here's the setup. The on-off switch is going to get hit, and this on-off block is going to turn solid. Now, if I start this, you see Mario's head is poked out the top. I can jump out. That's not a big deal. If I duck, I will get stuck here, and I'm trapped. However, if we duck and press forward right away, we will actually be able to clip through this on-off block to the right and get through it. Glitch number 9, we all know seesaws are janky AF, but check this out. So those seesaws should block us. If we go left, and even if we duck jump or whatever, we can't get through this little gap. We are stuck here in this corner. However, if I start jumping to the right, he will unduck by himself and clip right through the seesaws. Glitch number 10, we're going to do some crouch spamming, but we don't actually have to spam the button like this. See how I'm spamming it? And plus, we're going to do it very, very quickly, much faster than you can actually spam it like this. We just pull the joystick down ever so slightly. And so what eventually will happen is we'll get to a point where we're ducking or not ducking. It's a very, very precise position in the joystick. And if we can get it, we can spam duck like this without me actually doing anything. So if you look at my controller, I'm not pressing anything. I'm just pulling the joystick down a little bit. And it will crouch spam like this. This is faster than I can do with just pressing the button. Much faster. And I don't have to do as much work. Very, very cool, actually. Glitch number 11. While I was playing with the last glitch, I applied the sound effect to Mario to find out. Every time you duck, the sound effect does get triggered. However, the sound effect will get triggered before the duck as well. This is an interesting little glitch. So you can actually get the sound effect to go before he ducks. If you just go slightly before it. Like that. Anyways, if you hold it at the right spot, it'll spam it. and it'll go nuts. It's very, very precise though. Glitch number 12. I'm going to duck slide into this spring and grab this Shellmet. In SMB1, you can't actually lift a Shellmet up and put it on. However, you can do that like that to get a Shellmet. This would give you an easy way to grab a Shellmet if you need to hold on to an item at the same time. So say I have this item right here, this beetle. I run into the spring and then duck, and I can grab the Shellmet without letting go of the beetle. This could add some interesting Kaizo tech or speedrun tech if you use it appropriately. Glitch number 13. With this setup, the Poki is 3 tiles tall. If we give him only 2 tiles tall in between each note block, he will actually clip down through these note blocks and go all the way to the bottom, like so. Glitch number 14. Not really a glitch, just a kind of a cool interaction here. We're going to steal Lemmy's claw without actually damaging him or taking damage ourselves. Just like that. So if you jump to the side, apparently the claw drops him, and, well, you get to take it from him, and he dies, and you're alive. Whee! Glitch number 15, we're going to slide this big Thwomp over to the right with this other big Thwomp that's going to get bounced off of this bouncer and pushed up 1 tile. So when this little guy gets squeezed, he has nowhere to go but over to the right, apparently. And then he may drop. Whee! Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hit that notification bell. I've never said that before. You can hit that notification bell. It'll let you know when I drop videos. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.